Welcome to the Sonata Chronicles, episode 40 with dogs.
Episode 40.
40.
Well, now with a dog.
Now with a dog.
No one can stay.
Dog type thing, Jim Henson production.
She's totally a Jim Henson production.
So, I'm going to do some predicting here that we hit 50% time by the time this has come out.
Maybe.
And
we're only $29 away now.
Only $29. So we're going to hit 50% by the time this is out. You'll see it, and then hopefully you'll also see the awesome thing that we did for you.
Yes.
For hitting 50%.
Because we're going to record that right after this, so it's ready to go.
It's going to be so hot.
Yes.
I'm going to take my clothes off.
Don't do it. No.
So today, let's keep going on the graphic novel, since that's a big thing right now. That's what we're working on.
Okay.
So we're going to do the story of the graphic novel.
Okay.
Why don't you break it down for us without giving too much away?
So it starts off with our heroine, Nuha, looking over this abandoned village, and there's a wanderer caravan, like we see in the beginning of the film, sitting decimated in the middle of this abandoned village. The village is one of the old subterranean villages that existed 1,000 years before, that were very popular and now are pretty much extinct. And her vocar ad regnum keeps talking in her ear, telling her she needs, that it's her duty to go down there and check it out. And when she does, she discovers that these creatures known as Kokierod, or bearmen, attacked the caravan. And usually they don't come out of the mountains anymore, since their evil masters have disappeared along with the Mila, or the spirits that went up into the sky and became the stars. And so it's strange, and from there she gets ambushed, and that's where the outline ends. But the graphic novel pretty much follows her investigating what happened to this caravan and why the bearmen are coming out of the mountains and attacking people that don't live inside of the major cities.
So are we going to see any other monsters other than the bear creatures? Like, I know that we've talked about the Laushaka and the Rashaka. Are we going to be seeing their appearance?
Laushaka, probably not.
Because they're the more
those will be more
class, right?
Those will be more prominent in the video games, I think. Rakshasa, I think so. You'll also see giant scorpions.
Everyone loves giant scorpions.
Live underneath the sand.
So, with these giant scorpions, if you get a UV light, do they glow? Is that...
Well, they don't have UV lights in this world. They don't have them.
Okay. What about, like, natural UV spectrum light?
Then yes, they would glow.
That's awesome. Did you know that you can make scorpions glow?
Yes.
It's really
because
cool.
of their motion sensing hairs.
Yeah, it's also they have phosphorus underneath their exoskeleton.
So, yeah. They do glow.
So giant scorpions, and they live under the dunes?
Under the sand, yeah.
So when they, like, rise up, is it kind of like Michael Bay Explosion, Transformers 2? Well, I guess that would have been Transformers 1 with Scorpions.
That was, Scorponok was Transformers 1. And yeah, it would be Transformers that kind of... I don't see them doing the kind of aerial leaping thing that Scorponox did. I see them, but I do see them as ambush predators, so they'll move slowly under the sand until they get into ambush position, and then they'll spring up.
And grab you and sting you.
Mm-hmm.
How big are we talking?
Well, I'm basing them off of these prehistoric animals that were the predecessor to scorpions, and horseshoe crabs. I can't remember their name right now. I'm going to call them Euripides, but I don't think that's right. But essentially, those things were about 8 to 10 feet long in the fossil record, so I'm thinking at least 10 feet long, maybe go all the way up to 20, since we gotta outdo... Fantasy World has to outdo real world at any given time. You also have the skeen, who live in the moon.
Right, the rat people.
They'll definitely be present because they're kind of the most impactful actors in the world economy.
Sure, they bring the water.
Yeah, because they have cornered the market on fresh water for the most part. Especially in a world with cities that are sitting in the middle of deserts where there's no water.
Mm-hmm.
So they will definitely make an appearance. I think the Nagi from the script is probably going to show up here and there.
That'd be the snake people.
Right. Naga are male,
and Nagi are
the females. Yep.
It's a very important distinction.
Yes.
What about other insect-like creatures or other desert creatures? I mean, we've got scorpions and rats. Those are, desert.
I'm sorry.
But I was thinking, what about dune beetles or scarab beetles or small birds that maybe feed off whatever vegetation nectar is around?
There's definitely going to be detritivores, things that eat dead things. The sand scorpions are one of those.
Right.
I haven't played around with the idea of beetles yet, but that'll probably happen. Let's see, what other kind of monsters? There's a leviathan.
Ooh, everyone loves a leviathan.
Who keeps the world and Tartarus, the underworld, separate.
Here's a little hint about the leviathan. Never ram it.
Never ram it.
It's never a good idea.
No. For all you gamers out there, anytime the idea of ramming something comes into your mind,
Don't do it.
just push it off the table. It's not an option.
Find something else.
It's not an option. It never works. And sometimes ramming it will trick you because it'll work a couple times where it's no big deal, and then when you really need it to work,
like against the leviathan,
you're just dead.
Yeah.
So, and the leviathan will come in a lot in the movies. Especially in the third movie where Almet ventures into the underworld. Because he's going to have to get past it to get there.
Gotcha. All these fun things.
Yep, and there's essentially 3 kinds of monsters in the Sonata Chronicles. There's the Celestines, which are like the Mila, the stars, and the skeen would technically be Celestines because they live in the sky.
Okay.
And then there's the Tartarod.
Ones that live in Tartarus, the underground.
the evil things that inhabit Tartarus, and the Leviathan would be from Tartarus. The Viscerat is the lord of Tartarus, and then there's the Animus.
Ones
which
that
are like
inhabit
the scorpions and
plane.
The Laushaka and the Rakshasa, Nagi.
A lot of fun things to look forward to, and so far we have 3, or have we gotten 4 now, of the graphic novel artists.
3.
3. So we have 3 artists currently auditioning. We should have those in just a few more days, I believe.
Hopefully. We're closing it out on the 24th, and voting is going to start on the 25th for backers. So
that's right. So you have to be a backer to do that. So just even if you do $1,
you get to vote on who the artist is. And that gets your name in the book.
That's right. So that's a good reason just to do $1. But hey, why not do 5 and get a couple extra things? Because 5 gets you something else.
An art print.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do 10, you can get an art print. You can get a copy of Stained Glass Windows, and you can get your Facebook acknowledgments, and you get to vote for the artist.
It's a lot.
And you get all the updates first.
And you get the special prize at 50%, where I'm going to do something special just for the backers.
That would take 6 $5 backers, or 3 $10 backers.
At the time of this filming. By the time it's out, that's going to be a moot point. I'll be already doing something special for the backers. It's probably just going to be hugs. I'll drive to wherever you are and hug you.
You're going to be a busy guy. There's like 30 of them already.
I know, it's going to be awesome.
So you're going to drive to like 36 people's houses?
I will totally drive to 36 people's houses. If they want me to. If they want to meet me somewhere in public because they don't feel safe, because I'm terrifying, I'll meet you in public and hug you in public too. It's totally cool.
But if you do it in public, he's going to pick you up and spin you around.
That's right.
Like, Like
Like a whole new world.
yes. Yes.
Be my Pocahontas. Or Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Yeah, but Pocahontas.
Or Aladdin. You could be Jasmine.
I could be Jasmine. That'd be hot.
Yeah.
I get like the desert garb, the cleavage. Okay, we're not gonna talk about Disney like that. That's
okay, so that's the end of
that's
episode
the end of 40.
Have a good one, and we will see you for episode 41 soon.
Later.